my friends, welcome back to What the K, where we test out Korean beauty products to decide whether it's worth your time and money. Today we are going to be testing out Inner KALIA. This is a modeling clay mask. It was actually a tie between these two as far as which one I was going to test this week. It was voted on last week, but I chose the green tea over the cool. I don't know. This one was calling to me, and I did a little bit of green tea research that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. Before we talk about the green tea, let's talk a little bit about how much these cost and what they are. So I got these off of Amazon. It was $14.99 and you get 8 one-time use masks. So you get this pack of all of these. And actually last week I realized I didn't even show you all of them. This is all of them for $14.99. So that ends up being $1.87 per mask. So you get the cool, you get the charcoal, the vitamin, collagen, green tea, oily skin, aloe, and arbutin. Now, big downfall of these is that they don't have ingredients anywhere. I looked all over the internet and I cannot find an ingredient list for any of these masks, which is a total bummer for me as an ingredient junkie. So there's no ingredients for this, but what we can do is we can just talk a little bit about green tea. The reason why people like green tea in their skincare is it's supposed to be anti-aging and antioxidant. Paula's Choice also says that it has skin soothing properties and it could also improve the appearance of sun damage in the skin. So of course I had to dig a little bit deeper. There is an article on Livestrong and also on WebMD about its cancer fighting agents in skincare. There's also a bunch of research about drinking green tea, so I will link some links down below for more information, but we don't know how much green tea is actually in here because we don't have an ingredient list. We have no idea. It's hard to tell for any product how much of anything is in there, but depending on where it is on the list, if it's super high up, we have a chance that it may be a lot of green tea, but because we don't have the list, we don't know where green tea falls on this. So we're just gonna do just a subjective looking at my skin, putting it on, and then a subjective looking at my skin after to see if we see any differences after one-time use. So the directions kind of are a little bit confusing. So it says using a measuring cup, put powder and a cup of water into a bowl with a ratio of 1 to 0.8. So 8/10 to 1 whole, and then mix evenly and quickly. Apply a rubber pack to the chin, cheeks, nose, forehead, except eyes and nostrils. Approximately 15 to 20 minutes after application, remove rubber pack from your face. So I had to do a little bit of math, and it says a cup of water, but if you do 1 to 0.8, it ends up being about 2 tablespoons of water. So I don't know if it's 2 tablespoons or a cup, so we're gonna have to find that out. Well, let's go ahead and let's open up the green tea pack. Whew. It smells very nice, actually. It's got kind of a light, sweet, florally kind of scent, but like a nice sweet floral. It smells very nice. I don't think it smells like green tea though. But it smells nice, almost like something you would want to cook with. I won't cook with it, but almost like something you want to cook with. This is 40 grams of product here, but weight-wise, I don't know. We're dealing with liquid measurement and powder measurement. I don't know. It's just really confusing. I wish they gave a specific amount of water. And we're gonna pour 2 tablespoons, a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of water. So this is clearly not enough water. There's no way. It's still extremely powdery, so I'm gonna take the rest of my cup and pour that in. I wish I brought a plastic or metal thing to stir this with, but I did not do that. Because it's very time sensitive, this product. We don't want it to dry in the bowl. Okay, this seems to be evening out a bit. I don't know if you can see. We want to go with, I use actually a little less than a full cup of water. I would say just pour in water until it looks like a clay consistency, which for me was about 3/4 of a cup of water. Okay, and now we pat. Ooh, it feels very slimy. Oh my goodness. It smells very pleasant though. And it doesn't seem to be drying too terribly quickly, but there is a lot left over. So what I would recommend is breaking this up into maybe even fourths so that you can use it multiple times, because this is way too much for one face. I'm gonna try to slap on some more just because I have so much of it. I wanna make sure I make the most of it. Oh, it's dripping down my face. Ugh, gross. Okay. I'm not gonna put it on my upper lip, freaks me out. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay. So there's still a lot left in here. What I'm gonna do is I am going to leave this for 15 to 20 minutes and I'll be back for some results. Okay, so it's not completely dry. It's been about 25 minutes, but I don't want to keep it on too long and I have to take my son to his friend's house. So you can see it's not completely dry here. So if I had more time, I would probably leave it on a little bit longer, but since I don't, I have to leave. But you can see right here that it's dry. It's a little cracked because I tried to eat some lunch and I kind of cracked it a little bit. But if I let it dry completely, or if I put less on, can you take me seriously while I look like this? If I put less on, it would have dried faster. But as you can see, I have a lot of the mask left. So I would definitely recommend only using half of the product and then saving the other half for another time, because this is way too much. And the fact that it didn't dry completely, I feel like that's the sign that I used plenty of the mask. I can't even smile right now. It's very, very, very stiff. That's like... Yes. Ow. Oh. That was kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna go wash this off before it flakes all over my carpet. I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel like my skin looks more radiant. I feel like I've got a little bit more of a glow. It definitely feels soft. It doesn't feel dry at all, which is kind of strange because I expected the clay to pull all the moisture out of my skin, but it really doesn't feel that way. It actually feels quite hydrated, which is a shock to me. I was not expecting that at all. Just to show you, this is what the clay looks like as it comes off. Can you see that? It's kind of gross. I don't know how you remove a clay mask. I used water and splashed it on my face, but then as I was doing it, I was like, maybe I was supposed to like pick it off. I don't know. If you've ever used a clay mask, I'd love to know how you take your clay masks off. It was a fun experience. I don't know how much effect it's going to have after just one use, but I do feel like my skin feels very nice, so that's got to be a positive thing. I wish I knew more about the ingredients because that would give me kind of more insight into it, but it was fun and you got to see how it all worked. But my skin feels good. It feels nice. It doesn't feel irritated in any way, and I feel like it looks good. So as of now, this one, the green tea one, is a recommend from me to you. I think that it was a fun experience. If you enjoy clay masks, I think that you would enjoy these. They're not overly expensive and they seem, based on the name of the pack, to have some good ingredients. So it might be worth the investment for you. You'll have to kind of look at your personal preferences to decide whether it's something you would want to buy or not. So I want to thank you so much for watching What the K this week. Next week, we are going to be playing with a very hyped up, popular product. This is the Eliza Vecca Milky Piggy Carbonated Bubble Clay Mask. I've heard this one is really fun, that it's carbonated and it bubbles on your skin, and I'm really excited to try this. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Mad love, and I will see you in a video soon. Bye!